Yes, guys, let's get right into this one because I know it's something that everyone is struggling with in the UK right now. Even myself, I've just came home from Spain and it's like, wow. Is the seasonal depression and the cold morning stopping you from pushing forward? If so, you're in the right place and this is the cheat code to stay focused for your winter arc. So let's just get right into it. So are you sick and tired of the weeks going by and you just feel like you're not getting anything done? Sunday comes around and you've all these plans that you're hoping to stick to for the following week coming up. And then the week ends and you just feel like you got nothing done or only some of the tasks. And then you keep telling yourself it was because you were so busy. And do you find that you're spending a lot more time scrolling on social media, hitting snooze when you wake up and you feel that the bed's cold in the morning, you're just turning over, hitting snooze, and just going back to bed? Or you plan to go to the gym in the morning and then you just decide to leave it, and then you tell yourself, oh, I'll go tonight, and then you don't even end up doing that. And I know that you're probably just thinking to yourself, it's 10 weeks of Christmas. What's the point? I can just chill out now. I'll just wait to the new year. Or you're even telling yourself that whatever you have planned today, you're just going to do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes around and you're not even getting it done. And the cycle just keeps repeating. But look, I get it. It's not easy. And I know this, especially in the UK when it's cold, it's dark, it's raining. We do have all the odds against us. And look, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Some of these things I'm the same and I'm struggling with as well right now. But look, we aren't supposed to be perfect all the time and we are going to fall off, and that's okay. But what matters is we have to learn from our mistakes. And we got to remember, guys, if it was so easy, everyone would be doing it. So, look, what if I was to tell you, though, that you are literally just delaying the inevitable? Because you know, right, you are going to go back to training eventually. And you know that you're going to go back on that diet. And you know you're going to start that hobby that you've been telling everyone about. But you're just making it worse for yourself. Because instead of just waiting, why don't you just start now? And here's what we're going to do, right? We got to look at it like this. There's 164 hours in a week, right? Let's state some facts. All we need is 4 hours a week minimum to make some progress in the gym. That's literally 2.5% of our week. It's literally nothing. Like, we are only human, right? And not everything has to be work related. Not everything has to be about pushing forward and moving the needle, right? But when you're trying to set out on doing something different from the norm, your habits can't be like what the norm does, as you're going to keep getting the same results that the norm get, which you're sick and tired of having, and that's exactly why you're watching this video. So how are we going to solve this? Why do you feel like you're never getting anything done? It is down to your lack of planning, and as the old saying goes, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So my Sunday ritual, these are my action steps, right? And if we know, right, that we're struggling in the winter compared to summer to be productive and get things done, right? At first, we need to give ourselves less to do. And then we got to make sure that we're building on that week and week, because otherwise it's going to get so overwhelming and then you're going to hit the panic button and then you're just going to go, oh, fuck this. So what we got to do, right, this is the most important thing. We have to plan our fun first, right? Plan our fun. That is the first thing we do. Time with our family, time with our friends, time with our loved ones, right? Because we are creatures of habits and we are usually doing the same things at the same time, right? When we get up in the morning, when we go to work, when we have dinner, when we have a shower. So put this in our calendar first, and then we can see what time we're left with and what time we are left to play with, okay? So instead of wasting time on things that aren't gonna move the needle, like watching the pointless TV, scrolling on socials, going out partying every weekend, chilling out, hitting the snooze button when you know you should be getting up and doing work. You keep doing these things, and if you keep doing these things, you're gonna keep having the results that normal people are having, and that's exactly why you're watching this video. The reality is, right, guys, the definition, let me just move this, of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Do you want to keep having weeks going by where you just feel like you aren't achieving anything? No. That's what makes you feel like shit. That's what makes you feel sad. And what's going to stop that? And I hate to tell you this, it is action. Action solves everything, right? And guys, there's nothing more rewarding on a Sunday looking back at the week before and seeing that you actually stick to the things that you said that you were going to do. And this is where you're going to get the momentum for the following week. As I said a couple of slides ago, in the winter, if we know we're not as productive as we are in the summer, start small and then make sure we start small make sure it's manageable so we don't go, oh, fuck this. And then each week we keep building and building, and that's where we gain momentum, right? And this is how we're going to stay motivated as well, because this is where you're going to see the results, and then you can actually track your time and see that you're sticking to the things that you know that you need to do. And the difference, right, I say this all the time, I say this to my clients constantly, the difference between the people who are successful and the ones who aren't, or while you're chilling too much, they're getting shit done, and that's just a fact, and a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. So guys, that's it for me today. If you're gaining value from the stuff I'm posting and you want to join a network of like-minded entrepreneurs and people pushing forward, please reach out to me on Instagram, DM me the word action, and let's get pushing forward. I will see you guys in the next one. Boom!